StreamYard. Hello. Go on, say hello. Hello. We're on StreamYard. Do you want to come over and say hello? Here, I'll leave my YouTube open. We'll see who's got a shit channel. In 18 months, I'll have the biggest Irish channel on this platform in our circle. Yeah, you know why? Because I work for it. I'm waiting for you, Luke. Let me put the link in the chat. Hey, I told you we were coming, didn't I? But you didn't believe me. You think I'm a dickhead. 6 years I put into this. And we'll see who's got a shit channel in a year. Anyway, we're cooking today. We're multitasking. We're doing YouTube and StreamYard. I'm a cooking lamb. We're fucking doing it. You know, we're living the fucking dream. Oh shit. Knock the camera off. Here, go over onto my StreamYard right now before I end this. You bowsy. Here, I'm bringing on my friend, Luke. Yeah, shout out to Mr. Luke. I'm ready for you. Here I am. Hit me, baby, one more time. Come on. I'm fucking ready for you. Where are you? You big bowsy. Hurry up. Come on, cause me lamb is on. You know, here, me StreamYard's open. I have to go and check on my lamb. Here, cook your gal a meal. You know, cook your missus a fucking meal. You know, but put love into it. I was the chef for 7 years. I'm good at it. See me brother Mark. Forget about it. He worked for Raymond Blanc, my brother. And Raymond Blanc trained Gordon Ramsay, and my brother has no fucking restaurants. How mad is that? Mark was taught how to cook by Raymond Blanc, right? My brother could have been a Michelin star chef, but he fucking gave it up. You know, but you don't forget how to ride a horse. Or you don't forget when you go underwater in the cold. You don't forget when you capsize a canoe multiple times. Rolling. Here, it's cold. You don't forget. And the lad that I tried to bury 30 years ago has come back. How you could do? I can see it in the live, bro. I have me fucking YouTube open as well. I'm just waiting for me mate to come on. We're having a natter for half an hour and then I'm gone. Luke, will you fucking hurry up, you bowsy? So basically, guys, could you? I have me fucking YouTube on as well, bro. Look, shout out to Kudu. And here, if you're not sub to this lad, go sub to this kid. I've a lot of time for him. And I'm gonna, when he comes to Manchester, I'm hoping I meet up with him. And there is a fucking link. Here, watch, I'll send it to you. Let me put it in again. Invite guests. Hang on, copy. Here, one sec. I'll send it to you on Messenger. Where they? Right here, you bowsy. Luke, check your Messenger. Done. Go on, check it. Yeah, guys, if you're not sub to Kudu, give him a fucking sub. He's a good lad. And he's fighting in Manchester. Hey, Max. He's fighting in Manchester next year. And I'm going to make him 2% better than he is. Yeah. All you need is, listen, a few little tweaks and adjustments in his camp can help him a world of good. I know. I'm going to help you knock this guy clean out. Just walk straight forward, high guard, let him swing, and he will overextend. And then you hear him when he fucking makes that mistake. Bang! I can't hear. Oh, there you are. Sorry, guys, here. I'm letting me pals in the back waiting for me ages. I want to apologise to Mr. Luke. Good afternoon, sir. How are you doing?
Hey, I might have been waiting there for the link. I thought you were going to
Yeah,
put it in
no
the chat.
bad.
No, I
Yeah.
told you before I don't have Messenger on my phone or anything, so I had to log in off a laptop there.
Well, listen to me, yeah? You're live on. I have my YouTube channel open and I have my StreamYard open. First of all, I'd like to thank you for
can't see it, Jude. Like I can just see straight out of Ballier is live. There's no, I can't see the camera because I can
You
see it
see
now.
me
Yeah,
now?
yeah.
Look how ugly I am. This is why I tried to hide my face. Here, I'm cooking. I am. I'm doing a lamb dinner.
Okay.
How would you prepare yours?
I told you that on the phone, didn't I?
Yeah, well, tell me on here. I forgot.
Well, I don't eat lamb. I don't buy lamb, so I don't.
Why,
I
what's
put
up
it.
with lamb? Leave
I just
lamb
wouldn't.
alone. There's nothing
I'm not
wrong with
saying.
lamb.
Not saying there's nothing wrong with it. I just don't eat it. I don't eat lamb or pig or
Are you vegan?
hardly.
Well, I don't fucking know, do I? Are you a meat eater?
Yeah, some meat, other meats I don't touch. Do you know
Yeah,
what I
I
mean?
bet
Like,
you eat a lot of cock. How about that?
no, but like down the country with my missus and all over the years, she fostered loads of animals, like, and some of them were micro pigs, and I've held lambs in my hand and all, so it'd be very hard for me to like eat them because I like babies. Do you know what I mean?
Well, yeah. I worked in a slaughterhouse in Ashton for 7 years, and we used to kill 20 fucking 2,000 little micro motherfuckers, little pig fucks. 2,200 of them. I eat meat. That's what they're for.
Right, whatever. I'm not getting into that with you.
Right, look, we'll leave the micro pigs alone then, right?
I might as
Just
well
the
be
right.
talking to the fucking kitchen table if we're going to get into that because it's both
No,
coming
fuck
from.
the pigs. I hate pigs. I've not been a pig fan all my life. Tomato, tomato. Right here, tell me what. Tell me this. What's
What?
going on in your world at the moment? Talk to me.
Uh, Trying to heat at home and it's impossible because it's fucking freezing out.
Do you want
And
to
do
cuddle?
you want a box?
Yeah, please, thank you. I like boxes with things in it though.
Yeah.
Full ones. Yeah. 28 grams in each one. Yeah, here. 1,000 grams in each. That'll do. But, no, listen, all jokes aside, and anyway, how are you feeling? And the other night, when you were talking, when me and Spencer was on, it's like, me and me missus were talking about it, like fucking, like the way you said all your electrics and all got flooded, and that's a fucking nightmare, bro.
Well,
Any progress in it?
yeah, they're going to come out and do me floors because I mean I'm here just over 2 years now, and I'm not moving anywhere else for the time being. I need to get my family, some of the family now. I won't play the game with them, Jude, so they're not releasing all my stuff like my records and all, and I'm not
Yeah.
getting. I'm not doing that, and I have to keep my cards close to my chest for the moment because I'm very vocal about the injustices there, and they don't like me having a life. And I'm the only boy. There's four older sisters. I only have time for one of them four sisters because the
Okay.
rest of them are all a bit fucking damaged and dramatic and stuff. And no problem with the mother now. She's saying, "What's the outlet?" I just it's a lost cause. I'm only breaking my own heart
Yeah.
trying to have him around me because he's a snake of a man. And he
Well,
has been trying to lock me up now since I'm about 15. What was normal for us in the gaff Jude was that he'd go into that family court and get pardon orders. And my mum and dad used to get them on each other when they were fighting and all right. But
yeah.
when I was about 15, 16, he'd get them on me and he wouldn't say anything, right? So he'd take them out of the post and I wouldn't know about them. I'd be in school or in work or whatever. And then there'd be a disagreement. It wouldn't even be that bad. I'd be just answering back. And next of all, the police would be at the door trying to deal me for trespassing. So I would have
Wow.
had to grab a bag full of clothes and run away and fucking sleep anywhere. If you don't have a mate or something to fall back on, you're out. And so that would have been very normal for me growing up. And see all these spas talking about the originals and all. I couldn't give a fuck about that. I'd let them think whatever they want about me because I'm not going into all the sad and dark stuff because
Yeah.
most of them are mollycoddled and they can't relate. So I would refuse to have anything to do with half of those people. Do you know what I mean? I've
Luke,
no time.
Luke, can I just stop you for 1 minute? Guys, listen to me. I'm on StreamYard with me pal Luke, and he's very brave. He's come on today and he's spoken about things that a lot of us fucking keep in here. But when you keep it in, it fucking damages you more. Guys, I'm not ignoring you on YouTube. I'm on StreamYard as well. So if you want to come over onto the live, you're welcome. But anyway, go on, brother. Carry on, my dad.
Well, them orders are supposed to be served on you, Jude, and they were never served on me. And like, I can't tell you what it feels like going up to the police station with your head split open and fucking battered and bruised, trying to get someone to listen. Look, this is what's going on in that house, and they just threatened me with arrest and turned me away for most of my life. And they were all about fucking 20 odd, like junior pig bastard coppers.
Yeah.
So it wasn't until I started getting older that, like, guards and retired guards and all, it stopped me in town and go, Luke, how's things? And I'm going, who are you? Oh, I was in your house a few years ago. Is everything all right now and all? And then it just starts to make sense, kind of going, well, these people know what I'm up against. They know it's not me. And because I'm a big bloke, Jude, I've always been over 6 foot. I'm 6'4.5" at the minute. I always had this thing where I hope these people don't think I'm challenging or going to start on them or think I'm unfriendly. So I used to fucking have a thing about just be nice, like, you know what I mean? Be the opposite of that. But it used to bother me. It doesn't bother me now, Jude, because if it keeps people that are fucking irritating and scumbags away from you, if it keeps them on their toes, then it's not a bad thing because you don't have to deal with them. Now,
Yeah.
it's only in the last few years when I got my own place and I have choices who I allow and who I don't allow into, to contact me and to do what. Now, what I'm going to say to you is next week or the week after, I will have a new number. The one I'm on now, I'm ditching it because I have to move on and I have to have people from years ago and all can't be contacting me on the phone.
Yeah.
Because if we're going to go back to uni and do another degree and just get on with things, I can't be. A lot of the lads I grew up with are man children. They'd sit at home, mostly in their ma's, right? Some of them have never moved out, and you're talking 40s and upwards now, right? It's pretty sad.
man.
They blame the world. They blame the world on their problems. They sit at home getting pissed and sending absolute bullshit texts. Like, doesn't half of them don't even make sense because they be blackout drunk, right?
Luke,
And
just 1 second, bro. Right, listen to me. You carry on talking. I'm going out to check me lamb. I'll be back in 2 minutes, guys. Listen to me.
I'll wait
Listen
for
to
you
me.
because I'm not going to talk to an empty room. You know what I
Anyway,
mean?
listen to me. Yeah, there's only a few people in the live. How are you, Max? Guys, listen. I'm just going to check me lamb because here, come on, I bring you
How
with
you,
me.
Max?
Here, I'm going. I don't want to burn the food.
Yeah, Mark. There's Mark talking about the great replacement. Good man, Mark. What do you think of
Great.
it? And what part
Ah,
would you?
fuck off! I'm burning myself here. Ah, look at. Do you like them? You probably can't see them, but
I can, yeah.
they'll be fucking done soon, bro. Hang on. One
Mark, what
second.
part of the world are you in, Mark? What country are you in? Ireland or the UK? I'm not sure if you had a look at the great replacement over here. What's happening? The iPass centres. And
Oh,
Max, you're
sorry.
right. You're dead right, Max. See, Max, what I would have got a lot of times off my friends growing up that would have been in and at the house and in and around the area, like say my road around the
Good
corner they
thing.
would be from, or the neighbouring roads, Max. And all I got off the absolute empty heads. Are you that sound, Luke? Are you that's all right? And I'm kind of going, why do you not fucking believe me? And I still have this thing as an adult, Max. I'm 40 now. I still have this thing about being believed because I've been trying to
He's
convince
50. Don't mind him. He's 50.
50. Yeah, I wish.
You're
But
brave.
anyway,
I'll give you that. You're
no, but
brave.
I mean, like you're trying to tell your fucking friends what's going on in the gaff, and oh, but you does sound, oh, you does all right, and you're kind of going, he's my father. He's not your fucking father. Do you not believe me? Whose
You up
friend
to
are you?
date.
His or mine? Like, and I swear to God, Jude, I would have fucking died beside some of my friends if I had to growing up.
Yeah.
Then you realise when you're in crisis and that, who can you shout? Who can you talk to? Not that you
Yeah.
want that, not that you want that from them, but
Yeah.
who can you even talk to about what's going on for you? Nothing, because all they want is stuff to gossip about. So a lot of those people, because I moved into a very nice area and I put up a bond, I fucking have me house payments and everything is sorted. You know, I was working with the agency and that as well. I had to come off now, probably till the new year, but I'm not sure of a fucking day's work. And all you get often was they were asking me, right, there's posh areas nearby and private estates and stuff, and I actually live right beside one. But anyway, is it near this area, Luke? Is it there? And I'm kind of going, oh yeah, you're afraid that I live in a nicer place than you do nowadays, mate. You weren't there for half of what fucking led me to here, so fuck right off. And it's not a case of no more Mr. Nice Guy. It's just a case of I'm sick eating shit, Joe, to keep other
Yeah.
people happy.
Well, like you have to be brave in life. I just, like I said, you say shit with conviction, like fucking.
Well, I don't know anybody else that had to put themselves into homeless services and go to uni from hostels just to get away from their fucked up family in your
Well, look
30s,
where you
in your
are.
later
Look what
30s.
you did. Look where
I'm
you are.
fucking-
Yeah. You're an educated man. You have fucking degrees, bro. You're not a fucking
yeah.
dummy. You could do a PhD if you fucking wanted.
I actually will do that, but listen, here's the thing. Especially in the hostels right now, a lot of them are now in the news because they're shamed for financial corruption and all, including the Peter McVerry Trust. I'm not saying it's any fault of Peter McVerry. I'm just saying his fucking hostels are ran appallingly. They're mostly now. I'm not holding that back against rural Irish people, but they're mostly people that come from lovely fucking family environments, right? The staff there, and they maybe done their degree about a year or two ago. So this is their first job up in the big smoke, and they're all renting students in a gaff and all. I actually had to show some of them how to make spaghetti bolognese, shield, because an awful lot of the people in the gaff, were totally dependent on the services. They couldn't make
Oh,
themselves a cup of tea without spilling it. And some of them are in bits. They might have been only out of prison, and that's the halfway house until their next court appearance. They might
exactly.
have severe alcoholism, severe benzo addiction, severe everything addiction. We know how it is, Shield, But then now crack is after making a fucking very, 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 very vast appearance in Ireland. And I've seen videos during the week, and I believe Spice is here too. I know people that were using it. I know people that were on it. Now, you know what Dublin was like for alcoholic parents, Jude.
Yeah. See, Manchester, that's
I know.
spice. Bro, listen, I like a bud, me, yeah, right? Like I said, I've never taken magic mushrooms. Yeah, I've did LSD and microdots. I've never did mushrooms and I've never did spice. But in this city, in Piccadilly, bro, there's a fucking about 200 of them and they're zombies, Luke. Zombies.
Well, I'm going to Italy next year for a few weeks, Judas. And what I'm doing is I'm looked on booking.com in Dresden, right? I can
Fuck
get,
you, you Judas. Fucking that here. My name's not fucking Judas, you big bowsy.
well, you call me a baldy bastard and everything.
Listen to me, I'm being fucking nice to you. It's
I
like
wish you
you
were.
got
I
a
wish you were.
family, you know.
No, I just want to say to all our viewers, young, old, good, bad, and indifferent, me and Jude are great friends. We occasionally like to give each other a stick just for a laugh.
Yeah,
Because if we don't laugh, we'll get too serious. We'll end up
amen.
we'll overthink and get our mind into bad places, or we'll fucking cry. Now,
Yeah,
the last few weeks here where I'm living has seriously fucking tested me patience. But you know what? I have to just surrender to it now. I joined the National Tenants Union a few weeks ago. I encouraged other people that had the same complaints in the block to join it with me because you
well
don't
done,
have a
buddy.
voice. And
Well done, yeah.
what I'll say is as well, I mean, now in any sort of new housing, unless you have unless you pay half your mortgage, right? Unless you half your mortgage, and unless you're fucking gonna pay another bleeding 750,000 and you're in one of them places.
Yeah,
We don't have a group chat in the block. There's 35 or 36 apartments, right? We don't have a chairperson. The housing companies that maintain it are trying to get us all to take these fucking responsibilities on. They wanted me to be the chairperson, and I said, "Well, hang on. I live in the ground floor. I'm not going to be the rat of any fucking block. It's bad enough. Like,
yeah,
I mean, if anything happens to any of the tenants, I'm on the ground floor. So when my window goes in, or I get a petrol bomb, what am I going to do? Be able to contact your personal mobile? Will I? No, I won't. I'll get through to a fucking call center where people from other departments are
you
taking
know.
calls. Well, they really
That's,
should have a pen and paper in front of them so they can take every single detail we're giving them. People that volunteer for out of hours calls bring laptops and headsets home with them, and they get on from 50 to a few £100 per call. Every time that phone rings, because I've done it myself in IBM, anytime that phone rings and you say hello and you hear something back, you get a few bob. And it's never really dependent on how long the call is, it's how many calls you get. So you get
yeah,
like something like 70 quid or something in most cases. But what happened to us is I'm on the ground floor and the tank room is beside the lift where the stairs is on the ground floor. Now, obviously, like any block of apartment or flats, there is controls under the car park on the footpath outside. and there's controls on the roof. But what happened is that air control room has the big levers that we can knock all the ones upstairs off. So they were sending out contractors while we were ringing them over Halloween week and that with no keys to the control room. We didn't even fucking know how to get them. There's a code outside in a little box, but nobody told us that. So it's been kind of mismanaged already. And the second block for the old folks beside me isn't even, they're only laying the foundations on that. I mean, we're all the first to move in here 2 years ago. I was the second person. I mean, one of my neighbours across the way was the third.
Yeah.
And we all got on great.
You said 17 fucking years the other night.
Yeah.
And look, I'm not interrupting you or anything, Luke, right? But in a minute, I'm going to have the foot. Listen, I'm staying on for about 20 more minutes. I just don't want to burn the fucking lamb.
Well, you know what you do? Keep going and watching it, and I'll talk to the lads in the comments.
Right, go on,
Throw a few comments there at me, Matthew and thanks.
Right.
The last thing we want is Gio to burn his expensive leg of lamb. Hiya, Matthew. Someone asked there a few minutes ago what we think of the Great Replacement. It's Mark said that at 3:30. There you are, Mark. Hiya, Matt. Basically, yeah, the Great Replacement is a great replacement, isn't it? And it's like another Irish genocide. I mean, if I go over to Jude now, whether I'm on a ferry or in an airport, so I've got to have my passport with me, my list of any medication I'm bringing off my doctor, whether it's painkillers, whether it's sleepers, whether it's antihistamines, or whether it's eye drops. And I have to take all my jewellery and belts and anything with metal in them, me chain for me wallet, me watch, everything off me, and I have to walk through this thing like a fucking cattle grid. But yet we still have loads of people arriving at the Irish fucking IPAS Centre, International Protection Office in Mount Street. And since it all has happened in the last year or two, Max, since we had this invasion of unvetted migrants all over the place, we've had several tent cities popping up, then they get taken away and they're popped up again. And everybody in them is brought to like old nursing homes and old hospital buildings, and they're accommodated there. But I would have been glad of that now when I was going to uni, rather than having to stay here, there, and everywhere. Whether it's fucking guest houses one week, whether it's a roof one day, whether it's a hostel the next. I mean, these people are being bussed away from the tents they're sleeping in, and they're being accommodated in old nursing homes and big tented encampments and stuff like that. So it's not fair. We do have between 15 and 20,000 Irish homeless. That's official homelessness. Like,
wow.
That's not people that are in and out of the system. Couch surfing,
bro. That's a big fucking number. 20,000 homeless people.
Well, we've had 15 years of people dying on the streets in winter. I mean, who wants anyone that they love or that they know to be found in a doorway with hypothermia? And then, like, I mean, we still don't treat the drug problem like it's a health issue. We treat it like it's a crime. You can get locked up for having your own bit of weed there. Like, you can get a drugs conviction. And if you have children that want to go to Disneyland, Florida, you're fucked.
Hey, fucking man. I fucked Disneyland up for me kids. I did that. Sorry, kids. Here, my daughter always wanted to go to fucking Disneyland. She went about 6 months ago. Because of the fucking bowsies I associated with, and because of the choices I made. I blamed the drugs. It wasn't the drugs, it was me.
Well, you can always go to Disneyland Paris.
Fuck Disneyland. Walt Disney's I won't say it because my daughter will give out to me.
He is.
Do you see the years on Mickey Mouse? I watched the documentary years ago, right? And it's 6. Yeah. Here, can I just say this? Listen, I told you, Luke, as part of my fucking panel now, he's like my co-host. And I did tell you I was going to do StreamYard. And here, you can't be people from my whole area that know my family. And here, another one. Myself, Spencer, and Luke were connected by our mothers. Do you understand? It's not a coincidence that me, Luke, and Spencer, this time in our lives, we've aligned with each other. And Luke's learned me a lot of shit. This geezer here, He's fucking intelligent. He has degrees, plural, and he could go and do a PH fucking D. How about that? Yeah,
Well,
and he's
I,
not
I
a
mean,
baby,
well, I
and
got
he's
turned
got
on.
more records than anybody in Ballyfermot. Let me just get that one out. Yeah,
Well, a lot of them, yeah, they have it in for me because I never got carried away with the cocaine or the crack or the smack. I went to me events, liked the music, and then I was able to go home and say, right, enough of that for a few months or a year or two. Do you know what I mean? And I used to have that record. I had one of them tops and all. Well, then where are they and where's your photographs of them, Dotsy?
yeah.
I mean, look at the chaos I lived in. I still managed to hoard everything. If I hadn't got a fucking score to do me till the next week, when I did have money, I still made sure I paid for the storage unit, and that my
That's
stuff
what I
was
was just about to say, because I'd imagine you'd have to have a storage unit, because you
yeah.
don't need to tell me, but I'd imagine you could probably half fill the fucking thing.
Mm.
Like I said, yeah, guys, see Luke, when it comes to music and fucking what have you, he's just got a fucking brain like a fucking sponge, and it absorbs fucking,
Well, I mean, I don't get why people don't, Jude. I mean, we were all from Ballyer. We all had inferior educations. I mean, the system we were through in school, you wouldn't want your dead dog's arse to be going through that now.
Amen.
And you before I, by a few years, we were all the first generation that they weren't allowed hit. And you could see the frustration in the ones that wanted to still be able to hit you. And they were all
Yeah,
fucking alcoholics. I remember
yeah,
Mr. Boyle and the dealer drinking whiskey in an orange bottle. Do you remember that?
yeah.
There was loads of
Fucking,
that, and the fucking smell of alcohol in some of them. And some of them, I'm just going outside for a sec, and the teacher be out just at the door having a cigarette, and you're going, I mean, me fucking granny doesn't do that. But anyways, we had one of the biggest library. We had the biggest library in Dublin, and indeed the Republic of Ireland at one stage in Ballyfermot. So, I mean, you can't blame your surroundings, and you can't blame
question. I have a
what.
question for you. Many books do you reckon you've read in your lifetime? Give me a
Oh,
number.
oh no, man, that's like
Come
since
on,
what?
bro. Don't do it to me. Come on,
No,
give it
like
to me. Count many.
one
Over
thing.
a thousand. All right, I'll tell you what. I'll do it this way. Over 1,000.
Probably.
I fucking knew it. Hey, this is what I'm saying. This cunt's read more books than me, and he schooled me on a few things. And like I said, this channel's straight out of fucking Balliol. See, Luke. Now, if Luke says to me, Jewett, I'll be here, and he didn't let me down. You know, this is what I'm saying. This guy shows up, and
Well,
he's got a.
I don't even have Wi-Fi, and I still wouldn't let you down. And I mean, I just wish everyone else was like that because the excuses you get from
Yeah.
people. And I,
I
as I
don't
said,
need
I
to
don't
go
give.
down. I hit me target right, Luke, and it was fucking hard to do in a year and a half. And now I have a platform I can bring people on like yourself, and people that are connected to us, that know our mammies. And it's like Luke learnt me something, and he's 10 years younger than me, right? Up where I used to live, we have this behaviour, and it's Luke described. What did you say? Neanderthal behaviour.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was like that, you know, for fucking years. You know, it doesn't matter. Like, is it like there's this saying? You can take the boy out of Ballier, but you can never take the Ballier out of the boy. And everybody in society expects someone from Ballyfermot to fail, whereas you know, education is the only way forward, Luke.
It
Not
is.
fucking,
Like
you know.
anyone can read a book. Like it's the same ones that go, "Oh, look at you with your big words and all," right? They're the same
Fuck
people.
them.
They buy the
Yeah.
Sunday World every week. Well,
You
look
don't
at.
have people in education. Fuck them. Like I said, yeah. You're fucking educated, yeah, and I know for a fact you could do a fucking PhD if you wanted. Do you
Max is just
understand?
after asking me a question there. I have to just answer Max for a sec, Gio. I'll be back
Like,
in now.
wait, listen, I'll be
I
back in a
think
few
so.
minutes. Luke, you can talk to the chat, guys. I don't want to bore me fucking dinner. I'll be back in a minute.
Max, I done social care, and I mean, I was living in the services whilst fucking studying it and working in them, you know. And then we were involved then while I was in college with a homeless charity over here. But it turned out the self-appointed CEO of that charity was doing horrific things in his house to homeless men. You can Google Anthony Flynn abuse and you can see it. So that put me off the social care. even though I finished my studies, I wouldn't trust anyone in those services now. I mean, I didn't go straight into a degree. I started from level 5 1 year, then I done level 6 2 years, and then into the degree. I wanted to do it all. I wanted to start from scratch and have it all and miss nothing. I didn't want to go straight into a degree because you're going to be overwhelmed that way, aren't you? So I initially went to the community colleges for 3 years, and then I went into the degree. But all that stuff, just if you Google Anthony Flynn abuse, Anthony Flynn abuse, that was what was going on, and we were told all about it. So we left the charity before it all came out, and that has put me off anything to do with charities now for the rest of my days. And a lot of people in social care shouldn't be in social care. They're in the wrong job. They can't relate. They've no life experience. It's all out of a book, and their attitude to service users and stuff is, oh, it must be terrible to be you. It must be terrible to be like them. So yeah. But basically, what your man Anthony Flynn was doing was what serial killers do. Only difference was that he didn't kill them; he just blackmailed them. So yeah, he ended up taking his own life then under investigation. So the less said about that, the fucking better. But my last studying is psychiatric nursing, mental health nursing, and that'll be started probably next year or the year after. I'll say I'm still kind of moving in here, so. I have a couple of fucking family shit to sort out as well. I'm not going near them, but they do have loads of me belongings, so we'll see. But it's just, I'm glad now that I'm in my own place and I don't have to have anybody around me that's chaotic or poison or, like a lot of my friends that'd be from my age up to Jude's age would be irresponsible, They might, some of them have kids, some of them don't have kids, but they just blame the world for their irresponsibilities and sit at home with a drink in one hand and the phone in the other, talking absolute shit and scrolling and doing that, drinking and scrolling. And whenever they break up with a girl or on, it's never amicable. It's just chaos. They hate each other. Any man that does too much of that now, there's fucking problems somewhere, I've all sisters. I've now brothers of 4 sisters. So anyone who, splits up with a woman like that and it's pure hatred, even without kids involved, there's something wrong there. And unfortunately, a couple of people I grew up with were like that, so I stay well away from them. And anyone that's just going to give you bullshit and soft soap and wanting to know your business, stay away from them as well. I too much mistrust in my life because I trusted the wrong people. So I'm quite happy where I'm at now. I'm living for myself now rather than all my fucked up family and fucked up friends, ex-friends. I've no desire to revisit the past with them or to reconnect with any of them. I'm glad. I live for myself now. I go on holidays. I look after myself. I look after my health, my mental health, my body, my home. And that's all I ever really needed to do. But I felt guilty for it because I was made feel like shit growing up.
Chippendale, loads of baby oil all over you, just like, you know what I mean? Baby oil all over you. Can I rub oil in your backside? Would you let me? Can I oil your baby?
You'll have to shave it first, Joe.
Yeah, not a bother. I am not a gay. And I'm not here. Listen, guys, listen to me. Like I said, it's taken me 7 years, my YouTube journey, a few failed projects, and I grew this channel, and the whole purpose of growing the channel was reconnecting and identifying with people, like-minded people from the same area I'm from, not bowsies or thugs. Me and Luke know some of the most dangerous people in our country, but here, there's nothing clever about going to prison or selling drugs. Education's the way forward, and see Luke, he's on point. I'm going to make fucking tea, but yeah, you're smart. It's like,
well, make your tea in a second, I'll make mine, and then we come back for the last few minutes, you, because it's just going forward.
Bother. I just don't want to burn the lamb, you see.
You won't burn the lamb if it's right beside you. Just keep your eye on the lamb. But
and the baby carrots, they're very tender. I've just tasted the baby carrots, and they're fucking lovely, dear. And the baby potatoes.
Gio, when you left Dublin and the whole lot, like, did you hear what I'm saying about mates that are just refusing to grow up, Gio? Like,
Yeah.
they might, like, they go exactly like they're very selfish, or they might have a kid with someone that they're no longer together with anymore, and they don't do their duties. Like, people
Well,
need to realize.
I can't really fucking give out about that because I fucking three baby mothers. You know, my grannies, you'd be fucking disappointed in me.
Yeah, but you had prison and all the rest, like, you know what I mean? Some of these lads that I would have grown up with don't have any prison shit. They're just irresponsible bastards. Like, if they take their own child for one weekend, or they deserve a night out after that, and then there goes all their money, thrown coke up their nose, getting locked, and then they've no money then for the next week when they take their baby. And they just sit at home scrolling, either getting out of their heads or getting fucking pissed drunk and sending you absolute bullshit. I was sick carrying all these people for so long, so I'm so glad I left them all behind. You know what I mean? I don't see anyone like that now. I don't speak to anyone like that now. They don't have access to me. It's over, you know.
I reckon you're a fucking spy, really. I reckon you work for the Russians.
Probably do.
You know, you used to work for the KGB.
Yeah.
Killer Gorilla Beats. Yeah, here. KGB Killer Gorilla Beats. Yeah. He was in the KGB. You
What are
know.
you on about? What are you even on about?
Nah, like I said, Luke, we'll pre-arrange a few things. Like I said, I enjoy chatting to you, and sometimes when there's a couple of people on the panel, it's hard because sometimes people might have an app running in the background and it sounds like a noise. You know. Oh, here, if any of you
Hey,
want John Fury's number, I have it.
here's Max asking me a question there. No, Max, I
Yeah.
was talking about some friends that I grew up with. Like, they're just sitting at home in their family home. And, you know, they might have kids with people that they're no longer with them anymore. And
Whoops.
just absolutely useless as men and deadbeats. And they're not even a friend to anybody, including themselves. So I don't have anyone around me like that anymore. And
Well,
I
so
don't need
many
I don't
only
need any
fucking
more I
people.
don't need any more letdowns or fucking disappointments in my life. So I know who and I know what to stay away from.
Yeah.
And I
Well,
wouldn't even I
you
don't
either
even
learn.
dude,
You either learn or you don't. You know.
I don't even trust counselors or therapists because of the experiences I had in my life. Do you know what I mean? I just
Yeah.
don't. Why would you? And why should you pay somebody in a room to fucking listen to you? You know,
Me bollocks, man. I
what?
wouldn't pay for counsel on me bollocks. I've already sat in front of 93 panels of 4 different doctors. Just let
Yeah,
me
but
go make
dude,
me tea, Luke, and I'll be
I'll
back.
be back in a
But
minute
listen,
myself.
check this out, right? I've got 12 minutes in the live left, and then I'm away. But guys, listen to me. You see, Luke? Luke is going to be my co-host. I have a couple of other lads that are solid, that aren't YouTubers, that are from the old ends that I come from, yeah? So they will not let me down now. There's a few people that's let me down, no names, but it's okay, I forgive you. We'll run it another time, but at the minute, like I said, myself, Luke, Spencer, a couple of the Dublin lads will come on, and nobody will fuck with this channel because I have Luke, like I said, 3,000 subs in fucking a year and a half, and I'm not about to let anybody on YouTube interfere with my progress, and that's why yourself, Spencer, were connected by our mothers. It's like the Italian mafia, bro. You can go trace our bloodline, and one time in our life before we were born, our mammies knew each other. I have the same love and respect for you that I have with Air Spencer as well. You know, and I have a lot of good fucking mods, and the only way for the channel to grow is for everybody to get along. Right, I'm just going to get a cup of tea, be back. But like I said, guys, I've 10 minutes left and then I'm away. I'm gonna fucking have me dinner and I'm gonna watch a movie with me family. And I hope you all have a good weekend. But going forward, you see, Luke, Spencer, I'm gonna have them on my panel and we're gonna talk about different things. You see, when I said Luke has a brain like a sponge and a photographic memory, we could sit here and I could name any fucking topic and I guarantee you this cunt could tell you something about it. Right, I'm going to make a cup of tea and then have 10 minutes and then I'll be away. Well, go on, Luke, you fucking
Well,
chat to
no,
the...
but that's just me. That's just what I'm into. You know, you can't just have an existence and not have any interest in that. Life will pass you by if you do that. Now, Max, basically what it meant was, I always thought that if people go out with each other, we all go out with a nutcase at some stage and someone who's hard work. But I had a lot of friends that, like, to be going out with someone and then it'd finish and they'd end up hating each other and just having nothing but chaos and hatred. Look, if you have loads of history with someone, you might as well at least stay friendly. Do you know what I mean? But any bloke who breaks up with boards and every single girl he breaks up with, there's just absolute carnage. The bloke is obviously a fucking weirdo or a wrong, and they're just dysfunctional, immature bastards. Do you know what I mean? There's so many of them were around me growing up. And you'd feel sorry for their children. You know what I mean? You go, what hope has that child got with a father like that? You know?
Fucking lamb dinner, I'm telling you
They're
now.
everywhere. Fuck ups like that are everywhere. Stay away from anyone that's irresponsible and blames everybody else. I mean, I could fucking blame 101 things on the times I had, but it's up to me to get through it and to build a future that's very different. Do you know what I mean?
Well, listen, and I tell you, you can fucking... You're able to release... If it releases some of your frustrations by fucking talking about it, so be fucking it. It's
And
like...
counsellors that are free are normally no good.
Yeah.
They'd sit in the room and tell you you're resilient and, oh, how did that feel? Fuck off.
My doctor told me I'd be a great counsellor. I'd be a great therapist because I've had 93 evaluations and everything's about presentation. Like when I got sick, Luke, right, the decision was taken out of my hands. My brother had to get me section because I tried to end my life, you know?
Yeah.
And then I went into 3 separate psychiatric facilities. I didn't see my family for 3 months. And remember that medication that you said is like an ADHD medication? They give it to me as a mood stabilizer.
Well,
But since I've not taken a Luke, a lot of shit has come back now. I know I repeat myself sometimes, but that's where you come in on Spencer to correct me. You even said yourself, we bounce off each other, you insult me, and you know, it's like you're one of my own. So it always had to be somebody that is solid. And it's like you and Spencer fit that description. And I have a shitload of mods. And guys, listen to me. You see, Luke, he's going to be coming on my platform anytime I do a stream. Yeah, maybe.
and I'm not going to be coming on with people that keep letting you down. And anyone who has half a problem with me that won't tell me to my face, I'm not going on with anyone like that.
Yeah.
I can't be fake, Jude. I can't. It's not in my nature to be fake and sit there and smile and yeah, it sounds to someone that I really don't fucking like.
Well, like I said, listen, if you want to fucking slaughter anybody or fucking whatever, you're welcome. As long as there's no racism or gayism, we will be okay.
I'm not that sort of bloke. Like I'd rather just avoid the situation nowadays because I'm at such a peaceful place in my life. Almost very like I'm out in my own place now. I'm not near any head wreckers or egomaniacs or people
Well, I
looking.
want to cuddle you right now. I just want to bear hug you and say, listen, we're fucking here. You know, we both have had fucked up times in our life, but bro, look where you are. You're a man that has gone to fucking university. If you wanted to do a PH motherfucking D, you could do one. And that I admire that, and I admire your courage and your bravery when it comes to mental health. Here, motherfuckers, I told you when I hit 3,000 subs, we'll see you at the shit platform. All the people that have mental health issues, listen to this guy. Right, go on.
Do you know where as well people need to fucking be very, very vigilant and cautious of? And I'm not saying this now to offend anybody because there's good people in them too. But you see them AA and NA meetings, they're fucking full of scumbags. Do you know what? I've had grown men, right, that work in religious buildings telling me how great it is going to the conventions in England because you can ride them and never have to see them again. Ha 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 ha. And I'm going, really?
Yeah.
I'm going, well, may whatever you fucking believe in have mercy on your sick fucking soul because you are a fucking scumbag.
Amen.
Like, I don't care. I know I'm a big bloke and all, but like, if someone like that was half me size was to hit me, I'd just fucking grab them and go, do that again, and I will hurt you.
Yeah, I'd
I'm
hurt him.
giving you the chance now to turn around and walk away. But
Yeah,
if you keep
fucking
coming
go
at me,
that way.
like that, I'm gonna fucking hurt you.
Yeah,
But
walk that way or it'll fucking hurt you. And yeah, I'll fucking Hulk smash it as well.
people like that, people like anyone like that has something to say from a distance about any of us. Like, I know I wind you up about people on all cesspit channels and all. Like, to be honest, let them think whatever. I couldn't give. I'm not going to go challenging anyone. But if anyone came near me with challenging, knowing full well that I don't harm anybody, I will say it like it is. And some people don't like that. You do it as well, Jude. And people can't cope with honesty like that.
Thank you.
Some people need to be told though.
That's one of the nicest things you've said to me, bro. I'm fucking flattered here. You know.
But myself and yourself are on the internet now talking about our own lives. There's nothing to be hidden. We
Yeah.
wear it on our sleeves. I couldn't be fake or dishonest if I fucking tried, and you couldn't either, Jude. Like, I mean, a lot of people that have hang-ups about sharing what you shared. Like, I mean, to be honest, right, we're both born with the odds against us. We both grew up in very underprivileged areas and had inferior educations and didn't have the opportunities that, say, people down beside the Liffey would have had, right? You had that fire as well. Like, you were born with the odds against you more than most people were, Jude, like with that kind of start. So it's really no surprise that you probably were self-medicating with other stuff. And I defy anybody to have a go at you for that, because unless they went through the same thing, their point is fucking invalid.
Yeah, fuck your point.
Do you know what I mean? How are you, Phoenix? Hello. Poor Balaki. Oh, stop. He's dead, and poor Balaki. Looking at Tank's comment there.
Yeah, here we've got a big channel of Irishmen, and here to all the English channels on YouTube that slaughtered me, I'll grow my own channel. We'll see in a year who's got a shit channel here.
And you know what I have to laugh at, you? Do you see all the originals making TikTok videos from their kitchen and all, just trying to have some sort of a social life or hoping somebody takes them away from their loneliness? It's fucking pathetic.
Well, we're big boys, you see. We face our demons, you know.
And listen, come here. We're all from Ballier. Do you know what I mean? I don't have to make fucking videos every few days going, this is how we do it in Ballier. Fuck off. You're never going to get out of the area. You're never even going to get up in the head of people that are right beside you in that area. That's all you have going for you is a postcode.
No, the way I see it, it's like I broke every rule in the book. I broke the law. I made a lot of bad choices, as you know, and I said at 21 when I got out of jail, out of Mountjoy, Luke, straight away that night.
Yeah.
I got a boat to England, and I never looked back, and I ended up coming here. Luke, me fucking thing's about to die. I don't believe this. Oh no, that's just me YouTube. Right, guys, I'm gonna end my YouTube. 1 second. Done. Right, I'm back on the
anyone that's on here with us now probably hasn't got YouTube open, because you'll be getting the audio from 2 videos, so you'll be cutting it.
Yeah, well, here's what I'm gonna do. Like I said, bro, I've already identified you as one of my co-hosts.
You don't have to keep saying nice things to anyone, including yourself.
And here,
I'm just me. I don't.
And Spencer. See, Spencer, when it comes to boxing and UFC and all that, him and Amarie, man, honestly, Luke, over there, your wife's your husband, and your husband is your wife. Irish women, man, they're very violent. Like, what? You know, Jesus.
Well, look at what they had to put up with, though, for so many years, Shield. Like, I mean, when we were kids, Shield, unless you were the dressmaker or the nurse or the hairdresser, a woman had no life. You weren't allowed to get divorced until the early 90s. In the 80s, 70s, and going back, Shield, women were prescribed Valium, yellow Valium. Everyone we remember used to rub their Mars tablets in school and all, right?
Yellow
Valium. Well, I didn't, but that was later on. Well,
I fucking did.
The sister used to give, the youngest sister in there, used to give me Xanax and all for going to shop with her. And after she'd bought to me, I'll give you one of them tablets if you don't tell anyone. That was my life. And I don't care. Like, I don't have to go into any fucking AA or NA meeting and go, yeah, I had it bad and this is my journey and I'm on this podcast and all. Because most people like that are self-serving, insufferable wankers. And all they want to
Yeah,
do is be motivational
love it.
speakers. Go back to fucking college then and study social care or something like that and actually help people. But shut up about it. Don't. It's not a
Yeah,
me job. Like, it's me platform for a lot of
yeah.
people. And
Wow.
you
Shout
know
out
what I
to
mean?
Malcolm X. Yeah.
But Jude, Irish women had no life until, you know, the Celtic Tiger, but they could get
Yeah.
divorced, they could go and get like actual help. I mean, they were just expected to have loads of kids, and you couldn't say boo about your husband because you were married, and that's blasphemy. Catholic
Yeah.
Church, Jude, how many people did you and I grow up beside on your same road in your same area that had parents that should have never have been married?
Yeah.
Do you
Well,
know what I mean?
listen, what I want to talk to you about now, I'm not going to talk, I'm not going to get into it, right? But one day through the week, they're playing Ipswich tomorrow. I don't know what's happening tomorrow, but we're going to pre-arrange something because I want to talk about something that you've mentioned, I think the other night, or you've mentioned it to me before, and what happened to me auntie and our mate in Golden Bridge and the convent system and fucking, and there's so many layers of it that we can go through. And like I said, as you know, me auntie Carmel Ho and Christine Buckley founded the Ashland Centre, the biggest women's refuge in fucking Ireland. And guys, listen to me, yeah, that's me dad's sister and another woman because of their experiences when they were young in schools, in care homes, this, that, the other, and a lot of them were fucking abused and they were victims that turned into survivors. And we're going to talk about that through the week.
Well,
How about that, Lee?
my mother experienced that in the gala when she was a kid, and she went to see Santi, who was a Christian brother, and she had told him, "Oh, my man dad's gone away. I hope Santi still comes to me." Like, and then she experienced that abuse as well. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it's not nice, and I found that out in my early teens when I was into John's College, surrounded by fucking freaky Christian brothers and weird bastard teachers.
I
So,
went to same school, fucking brother Philip, that four-eyed
oh, he was
bastard.
a weirdo. He was a strange man. I'll tell you that
Yeah,
much.
yeah,
But
he tried to fucking grab me one day and I said, put your fucking hands on me four eyes and you'll be picking splinters out of your fucking eyes. Luke, listen to me. I fucking hate this part where I say, I have to go because me bleeding dinner's there. And, well, it's not there, but it will be when I put the onion and the gravy on top of it and bang it in the fucking wok. And you know what I mean? But guys, listen to me. All
and I
jokes
just want to
aside.
say as well, Joe, as well, I like most people don't know that about my life. Do you know what I mean? It's only when we're on topic that I'll talk about it. And if
Well, you're
someone's
brave. I admire your fucking honesty and your bravery and your courage, Mr.
but it's
Luke.
normally a partner or an ex or one family member doing that. It's now your fucking father because you're his only son and you don't like his carry on. Do you know what I mean? Imagine trying to get the police to lock your son up. Your son who has no convictions, criminal convictions at all, and he was never a bad bloke. And all you want to do is lock him up because he knows all about you.
Yeah, man.
That's
Guys, listen to me, right? All jokes aside, myself, Luke, Spencer, and a couple of other lads, it's like that. Don't fucking let me down. And it's like I said, Luke, his knowledge on a lot of shit. You have no idea, this guy, honestly. But he's so interesting to me, and he's a good friend. He's become a good friend, and he's going to be part of my channel going forward, being on my panel because he's educated, you see. We're not all tugs from Ballyfermot. Me and Luke went and got our fucking education back, yeah. Here, degrees, that's what matters. Education's the way forward. Luke, I'm going to have to go. Guys, thanks for coming in. Luke, thank you for coming in and your honesty. And we're going to run it through the week. I'll ring you and we'll arrange something, yeah. Shout out to all the English channels that said I couldn't all have a channel. A shit little Irish channel. Well, here, give me a year and we'll see. And I'm looking to build one of the biggest little Irish channels, Luke, in their circle, and you're going to fucking help me. And a few of the other guys are going to help. And we're going to grow it. We're going to talk about whatever.
And anyone that has a problem with me from a distance who likes to just let people down all the time as well, I want nothing. I want no hand or part in any of their lives. I want nothing to do with them. And
Okay. Hey,
wherever they have
fucking man.
against me, they may declare it to me face because I'm fucking sick of it now.
Well, listen to me. I love you, and I'd give you a cuddle right now for.
And just,
And here, I
just,
didn't make
just
you a
for the
lamb
record,
chop.
just for the record, like it's only because we were on topic that I told people those things about my life. A lot of people are always shocked when they find out that that was
Yeah.
my life, and that's what I've been
Well,
dealing with all my life.
you're a
Because
survivor.
you have to
Hey,
choose. You have to choose to not let. Don't let it make you become a bad person. Don't
you're a
turn.
go-getter. That's what you are, Luke. You don't let
Well,
you,
look at you.
Mia.
In all them hostels and all, I was always there for people who had it worse, and I helped them. I'm like, you don't need to be punishing yourself with fucking gear and crack just
Yeah,
because you had a rough life. I said, look, I fucking don't. And do you
he's
know
not
what?
wrong, man. You
We
know what I
ended up,
mean? He knows his shit. But
and
listen to
we
me.
ended up. Come on,
See me sometime tomorrow. Oh, what happened?
I don't know. It froze.
But listen to me, bollocks. Thank you very much for coming on, and I admire your honesty, and thank
It's
you
not a
for
problem.
sharing.
If I'm here and if
Yeah,
I'm here and I'm around, I'll come on. If I'm
thank
not, I'm not.
you. Thank you for sharing.
No bother.
And sharing's caring, and I fucking love you to bits for coming on.
Likewise, I love
Right,
you.
go on, you big bowsy, and I'll talk to you either
Thanks
later
for
or
everyone.
tomorrow,
Thanks
right?
for everyone in the comments as well, folks.
I think that's us done. Right, Luke, God bless you. Yeah, guys,
Yes.
I'm going to end this live and I'm going to go and finish my lamb dinner. Uh, and then I'm going to watch some Netflix. Maybe a movie. Now, listen to me. Like, I've always wanted to do this. Holden officially brought me on his podcast 3 times, and because of the relationship I had with my father, you see, my father interviewed real celebrities, not YouTubers. This channel has always been about growing a platform where I can go back and connect with like-minded people, and education is always the way forward, because when you live in a high crime, low privileged area, all your mates are trying to encourage you to take drugs. Here, just do that, and they fall into this trap, and then they become part of a statistic where they're expected to fail. Like, and I want to thank Luke. He complimented me there a couple of times, but he understands the struggle and what have you. But I'm still here. And it's like going forward, like I said, myself, Luke, and Spencer, we can talk about, you see, our mothers are connected. These guys will never let me down. Do you understand? And it's like you can't be Luke, Mr. Luke, and Spencer McDermott. Their honesty, and people love that. Shout out to all the channels on YouTube, no names, you little scouse midget. I'm gonna grow a channel, yeah? And fuck you on your face. And here's how it is. I want to thank all the people that's helped me on here, get me platform. And now I fucking have it. And I'm gonna utilise my fucking mods if it comes to football, fighting. Fucking shut your mouth. Yeah. Ha ha! I told you, listen to me, yeah? We hit 3,000 subs, and I have some decent people coming on that are educated, not bowsies or tugs. Luke knows where I grew up. He knows nearly everything about me and my family, and he knows what I'm like. Now, if I was to say certain things on here, Luke would turn around and say, "Here, what are you talking about?" Or someone from my old housing estate. I don't hide my fucking face, yeah? And here, my job is to grow a platform, and I need user help. That's all you need to do, is to share me shit. Like I said, myself, Luke, Spencer, and I can add another 3 or 4 names to that. But you're just going to have to wait and see. And I think that went well, considering I have a lamb dinner on and it smells. Fantastic. Right, guys, thanks for coming in on here. Watch this fucking space. See you later. Boom. Done.